Welcome back to Vlogmas. Today we are looking at book recommendations for upper elementary and middle school, depending on where your kid's at in terms of their reading and their kind of appetite for more and more really cool books. These will be perfect for them. Here are two that I love. The other day I shared about upper elementary, like 3rd to 5th grade books. These are just a little bit more elevated, okay? So make sure your kiddo is ready for these. One is sci-fi and one is historical fiction. I've mentioned before that we love using historical fiction to teach history. It's just one of those ways to kind of introduce the context. Make sure kids know, hey, there were kids back then too, and they went through this. Here's what their life was like. And then we can get into the more complex concepts, you know. We can talk about rationing later, but for a kid to understand that it's their birthday and they're not gonna get a big sugary chocolatey cake. Why? Oh, because there was this element missing. That's the sort of thing that we're looking for, okay? So I'll start out with my two middle school books. Here's the first one. First one is a sci-fi book, actually, which kind of helps bring in those themes of technology, order or disorder, without making it too scary. You know, we're not up to 1984 or Animal Farm just yet. So the first one is The Last Cuentista by Donna, Barba, Higuera. As you can kind of tell by the author's name, she is a Hispanic author who has incorporated a lot of really interesting Spanish words, all right? The book is called The Last Cuentista, The Last Storyteller, so there's plenty in here if you are a bilingual homeschool family, woo woo, or your kiddos are starting to learn Spanish. Really fun, really just one of those kind of heart anchors. If they know Spanish, they're gonna get even more out of this, but it's by no means a prerequisite. Really interesting story of a family, great family values in here, and lots of really interesting questions of ethics and risk and reward and the value of stories. So pretty cool. The second one is historical fiction. This is what we use to teach space race, kind of 1980s. This is all about the Challenger mission. We Dream of Space is by Erin Entrada Kelly. Great book, centers on 3 siblings who are very different. So you've got lots of interesting family dynamics there, lots of interesting cultural things happening in the 80s, as well as this profound interest in space that a lot of kids have and had back then, and also the idea of a teacher going into space, as well as the tragedy involved in this event that happened. So it's not too heavy. It is emotional. Obviously, they're going to learn about what happened to the Challenger, but it's a really cool story, and definitely brings in that kind of realistic / historical fiction that's like kind of recent, but not too recent at the same time. Makes us millennials feel a little bit older though. All right, you guys, I hope these 2 books are a win for your middle schooler. They would definitely were for ours. Happy Vlogmas, see you tomorrow.